Of the footy calendar is finally here. Those fortunate to get tickets are pouring into the MCG, while fans are tuning in across the globe with looks of jealousy and anxiety as we prepare for the grand final. Hello and welcome. Today's duel is between the Lions and Essendon. Welcome to the MCG. I'm joined by my accomplice in primetime, Matthew Richardson.
How are you, Dennis?
Richo, although you never made it to a grand final, can you tell us what a grand final means to a player?
Well, look, Dennis, everything they have done was a lead up to this very moment. Every extra lap.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Banners ready for the players. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Banners ready for the players. What an atmosphere for this grand final.
The crowd is very, very happy.
We have the toss of the coin. Brisbane winning the toss. The siren is yet to sound. They say all things come to those who wait, but I'm starting to wonder if anyone will be around to hear it. Here's the first bounce of the grand final.
This is the most pressure-filled bounce of the entire season.
Martin really gets onto this one. The ball in the hands of Buick. Zorko hand passes the ball to the runner going past. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Nice work from Zorko. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. There's one for the time capsule. Zorko is relieved to see that one go through. The Ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce. Good fist. Beams with the ball. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Merritt heading in. Watch his style. 40 metres from home. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Pinpoint accuracy from Goddard. Gets his first. Essendon slot their first one. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Goddard gloves that. The Ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Hit by Martin, gains possession. Clean tap by Hurley. The loose ball picked up by Watson. Bagley gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by Rockcliffe. Finding the running player. Deep with the pickup. He brings it out of the pack. Marked by Danaher.
Danaher has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. Morgan shoots for goal. Nice kick. The Bombers lead Brisbane.
Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. His teammates rush over. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce. Huge lead is in his possession. Martin Cam passes the ball to the runner going past. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. The hind posts should be cowering in fear. Tapped by Buick, approaching the goals now. That was all Chucky. 45 metres out. Get back in from this position. If this goes through, he'll even the scores. So close, but just misses. Less than a goal the difference. The Lions still in with a chance.
Bellchambers, just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. He plays the ball to himself. Bagley kicks the ball. He takes the contested mark. Puts boot to ball. Watson with the mark. He slams that on the boot. The mark will be paid.
That kick has covered a very long distance. Hurley, the better man there.
Hurley can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Sending it on its way. A good contested mark there.
Bumps the pigskin. A great effort. As Darren Hinch would say, shame, shame, shame. Nice mark under pressure. Stabs the ball. Watson couldn't keep his hands on it. Langford gets it on the bounce. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Lester gets the ball. Freeman decides to send it to open space. Squeezes out a handball. The ball in the hands of Miller. Gains possession. Zorko will take the free after the ball was thrown. Sends the Sharon on its way. McKernan ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Great Gran.
Merritt got a really good footballing brain. He drops the mark. Langford slams the ball to his boot. He gets boot to the ball. Bird with real good use of the body. He kicks the ball. That's a nice strong mark.
Kicks it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. He kicks it. Danaher. Essendon leads by 11. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce.
Martin shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Zorko gets the ball. He heads into home. A goal took the Lions.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Bastanak loves that. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce straight down. We're coming to the end of the first quarter. He's got the football now. Hooker guides it. Takes possession. Handballs to the running man. What did you make of the first term, Richo?
This is a great grand final.
A very high-scoring first quarter here. Looks like it'll be a great game. Anything stands out there, Richo, with the stats?
The Lions are leading the handball count with 17.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. Second quarter, here we go.
This quarter will tell us a lot about how this game is going to shape up.
Controlled by Buick, jams it on the boot. The bouncing ball is controlled. Zorko throws it clear as day. A nice long kick by Merritt. Great mark under pressure. Kicks it. Hurley has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Hurley has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow. Langford slams the ball to his boot. That's a mark. He's got a hold of that one. Bird with great hands. He boots it. The mark will be paid.
50 metres out. Myers with a kick at goal. Nice goal from Myers. He sinks his first goal. Essendon over. The Lions by 11.
Myers has so much potential. He could just be anything.
I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Martin punches. Heppel gets the ball. Nice interception with the quick hands. Deft touch from Lester. Shanks that one. He's hit the behind post. On the full. Free kick. The ball is returned to play. Martin taps it. Heppel with the football. The loose ball picked up by Freeman. Going for goal number 1. Goal to the Lions. The Lions, no time to drop off. Less than a kick the difference.
The Lions need to play on at all costs now and start getting some more running goals on the board.
I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. His teammates rush over. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Good bounce. Martin with the tap. Shackey handballs to his own advantage. Hewitt goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Richo, what are his chances from here?
I reckon the distance might be too much from here, Dennis.
Wins the hard ball. McStay going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short tactically this week. Going for goal number 2. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. McStay gets number 2.
McStay is very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
The kick is about as straight as a shopping trolley, and it's a goal. Celebration time after that one for McStay. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Here we go. McKernan with the punch. Gathers the ball. The loose ball scooped up. Gets it away in the nick of time. Guided by third. A favourable bounce. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. He receives the handball. He's a ball magnet. Walker finds his man on the move. He was never going to get that. Zorko pummels in. Hurley swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Boots it. They're looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Bumps the pigskin. Merritt taps, gathers the ball. Shackey gets it out of the congestion. Bastanak has the goal square all to himself. That's 3 in a row for the Lions. Brisbane by 7 points. There's one for the time capsule. Bastanak is relieved to see that one go through. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Clean tap by Martin. He has the ball. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Danaher bumped off the ball. Morgan has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Too far out to score, surely. Going for goal number 2. It's in the air. Chalk up a goal for Essendon. The fans are really getting their money's worth.
Morgan may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. His face says it all. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce. Bill Chambers without a touch. The clearance by Freeman. McStay made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. The ball is thumped towards goal by McStay. The Lions by 2 points. Hampton gets set to kick it back in. I guess it was worth a go. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. He gets his hands on the footy. He has the ball. He takes control of the loose ball. Nicely intercepted by Lester. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Bumps the pigskin. Hooker has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Hastily kicked. A nice running mark.
Freeman, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. He taps it. McStay takes possession. That's a mark. Lining it up with the goal now.
30 metres out. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. The ball is hammered towards goal by Zorko. Brisbane by 8 points. Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. Zorko loves that. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Superb handball. Shackey is an absolute ball magnet. You've seen a half now, Richo. Your thoughts?
This is great finals footy.
What do the stats look like, Richo?
Well, the scoreboard says they're winning, but you wouldn't have thought so looking at those stats.
Thanks for that, Richo. It's half-time at this year's Grand Final. Byron to start the second half.
I'm excited and a little bit sad about entering the last half of the year.
Watson lobs the pass. Sharing is caring. He runs into the goal. Danaher there to mop it up. Myers with the ball. Deft touch from Mays. Rockcliffe sends one up towards the wing. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Surely that wasn't the plan, Richo.
That was an absolute shocker. Brisbane bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. Buick taking aim. He boots it.
Takes it well. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 20 metres out. McStay hammers the ball at the goal. The Lions starting to exert some dominance over the Bombers with the lead of 39 to 30. Marked by Merrick. Christensen wins the marking contest. Richard, what are his chances from here?
Not a chance, Dennis.
50 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Has it got the carry? What was that? Out on the full. Free kick to Essendon. Kick by Hampton. Strong mark by Merrick. Gets boot to high. Nice hands. Boots it. The contest, no match for him. Picture perfect drop punt. Nice work from Buick. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Nice work from McStone. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
The angle is pretty tough, Dennis. I'm not sure he can do it.
50 metres from home. McStone lets fly with a shot at goal. He picks it up. He scoops the ball off the ground. The umpire says, give it to me. McKernan aims for his man on the ground. Shackey looking like a Manchester United player. Goal to Brisbane. 3 goals so far. Well done. The Lions have scored the last 2 goals. The Lions by 15 points.
McStay is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. McStay, happy. All is in readiness. Umpire bounces the ball. McKernan didn't even get close to that tap. Puts boot to ball. Great grab. Picked by Beams. Nice mark there.
The Lions are having shots for goal on the run rather than looking to hit targets inside 50. And why shouldn't they when they have so many quality kicks in the tank? Bastanak taking aim. Bastanak shoots for goal. Hurley with the spoil. He lays off the pass, puts the head down as he runs into goal.
All is in readiness. A dead straight bounce. Clean tap by Martin. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Tapped by McKernan. Hippel onto the ball. With the ball now. Puts boot to ball. Marked by Danaher. Danaher feeds it wide. Merritt has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Choose to kick it. Nice hands. 30 metres from home. Going for goal number 3. The goal for the Bombers. Essendon will be worrying now.
Morgan has some potential and he'll really be able to unlock that potential if he has some continuous effort.
There's one for the time capsule. Morgan knows that was something special. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Martin with a big fist on it. McKernan grabs him way too high. That's got to be a free kick. Slams it on the boot. He gets above the crowd. He controls the bouncing ball. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Strong mark.
Essendon just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Heppel with the kick. He takes the contested mark. Puts boot to ball. He gets the upper hand.
Inside 50 kick by Danaher. Opportunity now for Miles. 40 metres out. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle. Goddard with an easy mark. 15 metres out. A chance to add one more to his tally. Essendon have scored the last 2 goals. 2 goals would change the lead in favour of Essendon. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. His teammates rush over. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce is straight up and down. Martin got a fist on it. Robinson has the ball. Did you like that term, Richard?
This is shaping up to be a memorable grand final.
Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
Brisbane and Essendon are close in handballs. Neither team appears to have a distinct advantage. Not much difference between the way these two teams are kicking. Both fairly even on 54 and 34.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. The final term has commenced.
It's the last quarter and there's just no holding back now.
Handballs from the tackle. He receives the handball. Buick making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. Kick by Bill Chambers. Nice contested mark by Gran. Sends it on its way. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Watson puts it on the boot. Deep with a huge leap. Jams it on the boot. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Boots it. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Tapped by Mays. Hippel, a good crummer. Squeezes out a handball. Bagley taps. Buick gathers it. Tapped by Buick. Beams hand passes it. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Handball finds Taylor. Guided by Martin. Lester hitting in. Watch his style. The ball crosses the line. Both ruckmen standing their ground. McKernan, try swinging your purse next time. Which coming from the guy wearing makeup. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. His kick slurs off the side of his boot. Nice kick. Brisbane by 15 points. The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. McStay knows that was something special. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Martin with the hit. Tapped by Martin. Bird guides it. Myers gathers it. Myers with the tap. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Lovely hand pass hits the man. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Guided down nicely by Myers. A clean pickup. He smashes and bashes it. A chance to add one more to his tally. And he's missed. Alarm bells are sounding for Essendon.
The Lions have been taking the time to size up the right option at the right time, so they haven't been hurt on the turnover. And that's why they're on track to win this match. He kicks the ball. Hocking takes advantage. Puts boot to ball.
Marked by D. A rushed hit. Marked by Lester. Sends the Sharon on its way. He got the sit. Oh, what a grab. Kicked by Taylor. The mark is taken by Pasternak. 50 metres from home. 65 metres out. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. Sends the Sharon on its way. Takes that one strongly. Zorko lines it up. 25 metres out. 30 metres out. Zorko aiming for the goals. Gets the distance. That's number 4. Brisbane have scored the last 2 goals. The Lions by 20 points.
Zorko is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him.
I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. The ball is bounced.
Martin is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club. Good hand skills there. Sending it on its way. Bird gets the mark without contest.
Kicks it across the ground. Danaher got under it. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. It's going. Goes wide for a behind. A wasted opportunity. And behind at this stage will do little to improve their position. Rich looking for a lead. That was more obvious than a ballerina in a mosh pit. Deliberate out of bounds. A rushed kick. A mark by Rockcliffe.
Rockcliffe's got all the makings required to become a great servant of this football club. I reckon he could become a 200-game player.
The ball has gone over the boundary line on the full. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Rooted by Heppel. This year's champions are Brisbane. Well, they looked good all season, and there was never really much doubt of the outcome today.
They've really worked hard for this all season.
There's no consolation when you lose this game.
Essendon came so far this year, and now they're faced with one of the biggest letdowns in football, a grand final loss. It really sticks with you.
How did you see the game, Richard?
I've found when you're winning, everything tastes better. They'll be eating this win up.
I wouldn't be surprised if, intermingled with that sweat, a few tears of pure joy and exhaustion are being shed right now.
Yeah, they worked hard and now it's time to celebrate.
This is the moment when the players really get to revel in the glory of a grand final victory. What a sight.
You won't be able to wipe the smile off their faces. They will go down in the history books as the premiers.
That's all from us. Thanks to you, Richo. See you again next game.
It was great to be here, Dennis. I'll be back next time.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.